Good morning. Welcome to the June 2019 Graduate Showcase. My name is Peter Satulia. I'm a course director here in the Digital Arts and Design program. I want to welcome everyone for coming, friends, family, students, faculty, and everyone viewing online. You guys ready to see some good work? Yeah? All right. I'm happy to introduce our first presenter, Ms. Ana Bonilla.
Hey everyone, I'm Ana Bonilla. A little bit about me, I am from Puerto Rico. I moved here 4 years ago, and first of all, I want to thank my family and my friends for the support throughout this academic years. And I want to talk about the people who inspire me to be here and to be a graphic designer. So we have David Carson, Wolfgang Weingart, and Paul Rand. So basically, they're really famous graphic designers, and they show me like an unusual aspect of art and design. And yeah, they were basically the inspiration for me to be here. The first project that I'm gonna show you is called Countdown. It's basically that, it's a countdown from 5 to 1. And my inspiration was like city at night, space, and stuff like that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. So this next project is called Kids Planet. I had to create a kids entertainment network. For this, I wanted to create something inspired by like clay toys or vinyl toys. Something like Disney has done this before, Nickelodeon, and stuff like that. You can see the storyboards, and you can kind of get like the idea and feel and tone of the animation. And here it is. Thank you. The last project that I'm gonna be showing you is called Dentist Day. I had to design an ad campaign for the celebration of the National Dentist Day for the Ad Council. That included creating a logo for that day, billboards design, social media, templates. And I was kind of inspired by that picture over there of the egg with a cape. I wanted to create a superhero kind of stuff because it was my target audience was kids from 5 to 10, so I knew that superheroes are something that, relates to them a lot. And here it is. Thank you. And now I present you my 2019 demo reel. Thank you. Thank you. Here's my contact information if you want to contact me to do some work. And now I present you with your next presenter, Drew Messina.
Hey everybody, my name is Drew Messina. My brand is Precision, and I would like to show you guys a little bit of my work today. So, to begin with, I'm a graphic designer. I specialize in motion graphics, and I've been inspired by visuals my entire life. I've been able to draw since I could hold a pencil, and I practice this every single day. I grew up playing video games like World of Warcraft, Halo, and Call of Duty, and these things have put graphics and visuals at the forefront of my childhood. Eventually, this led to my passion for motion graphics, And of course, I wouldn't be here without my family either, who stuck with me the entire time. So I want to show you guys my first project. This was a project for a professional Call of Duty player. He plays for the team called E United, and he needed a motion graphics intro for his YouTube channel. He was my first client, and he already has a very successful brand. His channel is seen by hundreds of thousands of people on a regular basis. So what I wanted to do for this project was I wanted to create a logo bump. I wanted to add interest to his logo, but in a subtle way, and I didn't want to stray from his brand, which he's already established. So without further ado, this is that final project. Thank you very much. The next project I want to show you guys was an app concept for that same team, E United. They're a professional esports team. They're a huge inspiration to me. They're a great team with a positive influence. I've already gotten to meet and work with a couple of them, and I wanted to make an ad for an app that would showcase their players and their team. So the goal of this was to appeal to gamers. I wanted to market to that audience specifically by creating a new app for player statistics that would show different teams, different games, and different player stats. But above all and beyond, I still had to stay true to their brand. This is what I came up with. Thank you very much. And for the last project I want to show you guys, this one was a bit of an experiment. It was a motion graphics project that I did while I was here at Full Sail. And while I'm here, I still really wanted to step out of my comfort zone. I wanted to try something new. I wanted to kind of throw paint at the wall. And like I said, I've always been inspired by video games, specifically the HUDs, which is a heads-up display in video games. They show things like ammunition, health, and the mini-map. So these are some of the assets that I went ahead and created that I felt went along with that theme. From there, I decided my goal was to composite real footage into a virtual world. I essentially wanted to create a simulation, and what better way to do that than through a tutorial, which many video games showcase in the very beginning. But above all, I wanted to have fun with this project. Like I said, I was throwing paint at the wall and I was trying something new. So here's that project.
Welcome to the tutorial. Have a look around. Now try pulling out your weapon. Your ammo and heal appears at the bottom of the screen. Your heal takes a little while to charge up. You are clear to fire your weapon. This is an ally. Oh no. You have taken damage. Heal quickly or your health will deplete. You have completed the tutorial.
Thank you very much. And last but not least, I'd love to show you guys my 2019 demo reel. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Drew. My brand is Precision, and here's my contact information. Feel free to reach out to me directly, or you can find me on social media at Precision. Thanks again. I'd like to welcome the next presenter, Juan Rendon.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for coming to the June class of 2019 DAD Showcase. My name is Juan Redden, and I am a motion graphic designer. So a little bit about myself. I'm from Bogota, Colombia, but I lived here in Orlando for 16 years, did the whole school thing. But after high school, I took a break to find myself. And a few years later, I found myself here at Full Sail. I have a passion for arts ever since I can remember. It wasn't until I came to Full Sail that I realized the potential that creativity has in the professional world. I always thought of being creative as an afterthought or a hobby, but never really thought that it could lead to where I am right now. Throughout my time here, I had some incredible opportunities both in and out of school. Both the pictures above are examples of some of the projects that I've had the chance to be a part of out in the field with the skills learned here at Full Sail. What I learned here goes beyond technical skills. The instructors have a passion for teaching and connecting unlike anywhere I've ever experienced. It's incredible. Thank you to every instructor that has been a part of this journey. None of this could have been possible without your support and guidance. I am eternally grateful for pushing me to be the best version of myself that I could be and for believing in me even through my shortcomings. Now, let's take a look at some of the work that I've put together during my time here at school. First project is a loading screen concept for a mobile game called Pixel Chaser. I was inspired by the 8-bit style, but wanted to give it a modern twist with some low-poly 3D design. Video games have been a big part of my life growing up, and working with 3D was a big reason why I came here to Full Sail. The original concept was made in the 8-bit style using Illustrator and After Effects, but was later reimagined using Cinema 4D. Let's take a look. All right, thank you. The next project is a title show open for a children's education network called Science Corner. I wanted to use the colorful and playful elements to really attract the young audience's attention. After doing some research and getting some inspiration from images and other shows, this is what I came up with. Music has been a huge part of my life, and one of the main reasons why I wanted to be a motion graphic artist. I've been involved in the music scene ever since I was 17 and can go to shows. I have an incredible and creative group of friends who produce music and do all sorts of weird, crazy art, and they are some of my biggest inspirations as well as supporters. This next project was a clip for a motion graphic video I put together for one of my good friends, Baron Fields. You can check him out on all social media, all streaming sites at Baron Fields. Here's some stills from the video. Geometry is something that I use a lot in my work. The way that shapes can interact with each other is both fun to work with and fun to watch. The video is an abstract concept made up of different geometric elements and colorful color palette. You can watch the entire video on my YouTube or Vimeo pages at Cartoon Advisory. Since we don't have time for the full video, here's a short clip. Before we start my demo, I want to take a second to thank my family for every single thing you guys do for me. I would not be where I am today without you guys. Not only are you my biggest supporters, but you're also my biggest motivators. Thank you a million times for being amazing. Without further ado, here is my 2019 demo reel. All right, here's my contact info. Follow me and keep up with all my work on social media at Cartoon Advisory, or you can shoot me an email or a text. Thank you very much. All right, next up we have Eliani Gonzalez.
Hey everybody! So my name is Eliani, and before I continue, I want to thank my family and friends who've made it out here, who are watching the live stream. Without you guys, I literally wouldn't have been able to do this. And also my teachers, but mostly my teachers. That's black. Don't know if that's supposed to look that way. All right, here's a little bit about me. I was born in Newark, New Jersey, had a bit of a peanut head, and I always had a knack for drawing really ugly things that I'm glad my parents threw away. Now, kids love cartoons, but I always had an undying love for cartoons. And that love became more intense when one day my father showed me a movie I shouldn't have been watching, and it was called Akira. It threw me into a world of art that I did not know existed and that I fell head over heels in love with. From that moment, I thought, I need to do this stuff. So I drew and I practiced and I filled books, and as time passed, so much time passed that I was in high school. When a Full Sail rep came in and showed us everything that the students had been working on, I once again thought, holy crap, I need to do this. After lots of back and forth, I eventually set in stone that I would be on my way there, and I finally said bye to my parents, my family, everything for the very first time in my life. I really admire the way that Full Sail convinces you to pursue your dreams before you do absolutely anything else, because I think that's crucial, and I am a dreamer before I'm anything else. I'm thankful to also have learned that I can focus on my dreams while also being in such a massive industry. But that's enough about me. Let's talk about some work that I've done here over the past few years. This is Boredom, and for this project, we were given the freedom of making a motion graphic of our choice to showcase how much we had learned so far. I decided to bring one of my comics to life because I thought it'd be pretty cool. Boredom is a comic I made about a few friends who get thrown into a whirlwind of emotions after something happens with two boys and nobody knows what's going on. This animation took me 36 hours to do, all for 1 minute and 22 seconds. It was brutal, but when it was done, I felt like I was on a cloud. So we got the storyboarding out of the way. I used a lot of colors and assets from past artwork I have done for the boys, and I also incorporated some stained glass artwork and wondered what it would look like if we broke that in 3D space. Here's the result. Thank you. Now, this next project did not have a name for a really long time. At first, it was unentitled. That was kind of lame. Then it was Android, but I'm not an Android, so it didn't make any sense. At this point, I've settled on connection. I'm addicted to the internet. I know a lot of us are, whether we like to admit it or not. I got all my stuff down on the Starbucks table, plugged in my laptop, plugged in my tablet, my phone, my headphones, plugged it all up to me, plugged it all into an outlet, and after that I was like, whoa. I felt like I had tapped into something, and I felt so connected, and that's where the inspiration was born for this artwork. Now, it was originally one artwork that did not have a lot of motion, but I decided to change that as it's something that I worked on and really did like at the end of the day. I drew a lot of inspiration from a character called Lane from one of the anime's Serial Experiments Lane, along with artworks by Kaneyoya Sachiko. This is Connection. Thank you. This final project was promotion for another comic I started working on called Trash Bag Tina and the Daisy. Mistake to start working on the comic only a few months before graduation because I haven't touched it. This one is about a stone-cold girl who falls in love for the very first time. I was pretty inspired by an obsession with sunflowers, gathered some pictures for reference, and the fun thing about this project is that all of the sunflowers that you see in the graphic were not drawn, they were scanned in, bought them from the dollar store. It was pretty fun because I hopped out of my comfort zone a little, and I'm very happy with the result. So, this is Trash Bag.
Then you're left in the dust unless I stuck by you. You're a sunflower. I think your love would be too much, or you'd be left in the dust unless I stuck by you. You're the sunflower.
Thank you. All right. Last but not least, I want to close this off by showing you guys my demo reel, showcase of all of the work that I've been doing for the past 3 years here at Full Sail University.
My next number, I'd like to return to the classics.
This is all my contact info. If anybody wants to take a picture of that, get in contact with me. I want to thank you guys again so much for coming out and watching this. Anybody live, thank you.
You're okay. All right, guys. Number one, congratulations. Very proud of you all. Every month, we do a class demo reel. So every member of their class puts together a demo reel with examples of their work. So if there's anybody else from their class, I want them to come up on stage as well. Now let's take a look at the demo reel. Great job, guys. I want to give a shout out to Jesus, who edited the class demo reel. Great job, Jesus. So let's give a round of applause to the June DAD 2019 Graduate Showcase presenters. Another round for the June 2019 graduating DAD class. Great job, guys. I want to thank everyone for coming and everyone viewing online. We love your support. Have a great day. Good job, sir. You did great. You guys all did great. You're done.